When looking at a standard map, the southeastern edge of North America appears to feature a gentle scoop, a seemingly placid and harmless body of water cradled quietly between the coastlines of the United States, Mexico, and Cuba. But reality tells a far darker story. This is not just a simple gulf. It is a massive geopolitical and logistical powerhouse. The true narrative of this deceptive basin begins with an intimidating scale that is almost impossible for the human mind to grasp, operating as a hidden engine that quietly commands global trade routes and superpower interests. What casual observers identify as merely a gentle bite taken out of the North American landmass is actually a high-stakes maritime cage. Enclosed by three distinct territories, the economic powerhouse of the United States, the rugged terrains of Mexico, and the strategically positioned island of Cuba, this body of water acts as a critical choke point. While it portrays itself on paper as a calm, placid basin, its deep waters mask intense currents and shifting geopolitical fault lines. By breaking down its structural geometry, we reveal how this specific geographical feature forces modern nations into a permanent logistical struggle, proving that its apparent simplicity is merely an illusion concealing immense global power. If you were to completely drain this colossal superbasin, you would not find a uniform, sloping bowl. Instead, a deeply scarred underwater landscape would expose itself, dropping dramatically into a terrifying abyss. The absolute nadir of this basin is an eerily flat plain known as the Sigsbee Deep, plunging to an astonishing depth of over 14,000 feet. Rather than a jagged tectonic fracture, this abyssal floor is entirely smoothed over, paved by millions of years of continental runoff that buries a violent prehistoric secret from the age of dinosaurs miles beneath the mud. Yet, the sediment that flattened this deep abyss is currently fueling a catastrophic modern crisis. For millennia, a relentless torrent of soil from the American heartland was carried downstream, building the vast coastal marshes of Louisiana. In fact, the very ground beneath New Orleans was geologically resting in Illinois or Ohio just a short time ago. Today, however, that exact life-giving shoreline is vanishing into the sea at an alarming rate, turning a geological miracle into a high-stakes territorial crisis. This massive marine cauldron acts less like a regional bay and more like a small, isolated ocean governed entirely by its own structural laws. Covering over 600,000 square miles, it ranks as one of the largest basins on Earth. If it were an independent nation, it would be the 21st largest country on the globe, easily eclipsing the entire landmass of Iran and swallowing Texas twice over with room to spare. This immense, semi-enclosed volume is almost entirely trapped by land, suffocatingly dependent on just two narrow ocean gates to interact with the wider Atlantic: the Yucatan Channel to the south and the Straits of Florida to the east. Because these two restrictive gateways force entering saltwater to linger, warm, and morph, the true power of the basin is actually dictated by what pours down from the continent. An astonishing 33 major river systems, draining more than 60% of the entire United States, choose this basin as their final grave. Reigning supreme over this network is the Mississippi River, a continental drainage system of epic proportions that pumps an average of 593,000 cubic feet of fresh water into the sea every single second. To visualize this staggering velocity, it is enough volume to completely fill the entire New Orleans Superdome in roughly 3 minutes. From the shallow platforms of the Yucatan to the white sand beaches of Florida, this river-fed engine permanently alters the ocean's chemistry, setting a magnificent physical stage that dictates global weather, fuels economies, and defies the traditional rules of geography. To truly understand this anomaly, we must rewind the clock to a bizarre birth that predates the basin itself. For nearly 300 years, European empires treated this basin not as a global crossroad, but as their own private lake. Following the arrival of Spanish explorers in the 16th century, the body of water was given several names. Originally dubbed the Seno Mexicano, later the Mexican Sound, and eventually the Gulf of Mexico. It instantly transformed into a high-stakes liquid highway, funneling massive treasure fleets loaded with wealth from the silver mines of New Spain directly back to Europe. This extraordinary accumulation of wealth quickly made the basin a ruthless theater of conflict, becoming a violent hunting ground for privateers and pirates from England, France, and the Netherlands. For centuries, the rise and fall of global empires hinged entirely on who controlled key strategic ports like Veracruz, Havana, and New Orleans. Yet, the true treasure of this basin was never the silver transported across its surface by Spanish galleons. Instead, it was a black, viscous substance trapped far beneath the waves. In the 20th century, modern geologists discovered that as massive subterranean salt domes warped the Earth, they bent the surrounding rock layers into flawless structural traps for oil and natural gas. This specific geological phenomenon turned the basin into one of the richest petroleum powerhouses on Earth. This entire energy empire rests on a bizarre, fiery event that occurred roughly 200 million years ago during the violent breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea. As North and South America tore away from one another, a shallow, volatile rift valley emerged in a hot, arid world. Periodically, the open ocean would rush in, only for the connection to be severed, forcing the trapped salt water to bake under the relentless Mesozoic sun. For millions of years, this repetitive evaporation acted like a cosmic boiling pot, leaving behind an astonishing, crusty bed of salt that was miles thick in certain areas. Eons later, ancient ancestors of the Mississippi River buried this immense salt sheet under tens of thousands of feet of heavy sediment and rock. But the trapped salt rebelled. Because salt behaves like thick honey under immense pressure and is less dense than the heavy rock pressing down from the continent, it slowly pushed upward over eons, creating massive mushroom-shaped columns and domes. Today, the same physical characteristics that created this energy cradle, its deep bathtub shape and warm waters, are writing a far more immediate and terrifying chapter, fueling the world's most destructive storms. The reason London experiences drizzly, mild winters, while Canadian cities situated at the exact same latitude are frozen completely solid, is a direct consequence of this geographical anomaly. As the superheated water accumulated within this self-contained basin exits through the narrow Florida Straits, it builds the primary foundation for one of the most critical ocean currents on Earth, the Gulf Stream. This is a massive river of warm water flowing within the Atlantic Ocean, operating thousands of times more powerfully than the Mississippi. Traveling northeast, it carries immense thermal energy all the way across the sea to Western Europe, releasing its heat into the atmosphere and acting like a giant space heater for an entire continent. The comfortable, habitable climates of Ireland, the United Kingdom, and much of Western Europe are dictated by this deep engine nestled against North America. Without this persistent transfer of heat across 3,000 miles of ocean, Europe would freeze, transforming into a profoundly inhospitable wasteland. This global climate machine operates as a world-class heat trap due to its southern latitude and semi-enclosed shape. Intense sunlight constantly beats down on the water, and because the trapped fluid has nowhere to escape quickly, it sits and cooks like a vast blacktop parking lot on a scorching summer day, regularly pushing surface temperatures into the high 80s Fahrenheit. However, the true secret to this engine is the loop current, a deep, fast-moving subterranean river of warm water that flows upward from the Caribbean, pushes deep into the basin, and loops back to exit near Florida. This current injects massive thermal energy deep below the surface, transforming the basin from a simple warm bath into a fully charged, high-capacity climate battery. This colossal reservoir of deep heat provides high-octane fuel for the atmosphere's most violent creations, hurricanes. Because hurricanes are fundamentally heat engines, a fledgling tropical storm drifting in from the Atlantic can suddenly encounter this deep thermal repository and rapidly explode in intensity. Overnight, a weak storm draws immense moisture and heat from the sea, converting that thermal energy into ferocious category winds and torrential rains, This represents its most terrifying defiance of geography, the sudden transformation of a placid basin into a deadly nursery for storms that can devastate regions 1,000 miles inland. This energy is unleashed locally through the fury of hurricanes and globally through the persistent warmth of the Gulf Stream. It is not merely a static feature on a map, but an unpredictable, powerful gear in the planetary machine. Anyone going swimming along the coastlines of Texas, Florida, or the Yucatan Peninsula experiences a drastically different climate than those in Southern California, proving that this magnificent cauldron operates by its own distinct set of rules. The Gulf of Mexico is not merely a static feature on a geopolitical map. It is a critical, power-driven gear in the great climate machine of our planet. It forces us to realize that geography is never truly isolated. As the ancient proverb wisely states, a butterfly flaps its wings in the Amazon and subsequently causes a tornado in Texas. In this case, a massive oceanic cauldron nestled against North America quietly holds the master key to the history, climate, and very survival of nations, an entire ocean away. If you discover something new about the hidden mechanics of our world today, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to GeoAtlas. Your support fuels our deep strategic investigations. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss our next geopolitical breakdown. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next Chronicle.